Welcome to Unique Egg, Strategy for Effective Business Messaging. Have you ever seen so many ads in day that you stop paying attention? That is exactly the challenge business face today. Promotion is not just about selling, it is about creating meaningful connections. Promotion in business communication. Now, think for a moment. When you buy something new, it is because you discover it yourself or because a brand communicated it to you. Most of the time, promotion play that role. Promotion is the bridge between business and customer. Without promotion, even the best product remain invisible. Promotion increase awareness, build loyalty, and creates long-term relationships. Integrated marketing communication, IMC. Think about this. A famous TikTok food reviewer is paid to promote a new burger restaurant. On TikTok, you see the reviewer smiling, taking a big bites, saying, "This is juiciest burgers in town." This goes viral, and suddenly everyone wants to try it. Now imagine you actually go to the restaurant, but the poster on the wall promote pizza, not burgers. Even the staff does not mention the burgers unless you ask. The TikTok said one thing, but restaurants experience said another thing. Confusing, right? You probably feel tricked and you may not come back again. That's what happens when there is no integrated marketing communication. The influencer message, the restaurant message, and the customer experience do not match. But when all channels work together with one clear message, the brand becomes stronger. Developing IMC strategy. Let me tell you a story. A new bubble tea shop opened in Kuantan. So, they start by asking, who do we really want to reach? Their answer, students and young professionals who love trendy. That's their target audience. Next, they set a clear objective. In the first 3 months, we want to build awareness and get people through the door. Simple and focused. Then, they create a message. One tagline. Selfie, happiness, share moments. It's short, catchy, and appears everywhere, even printed right on the cup. TikTok influencer take the first selfie on camera. Instagram posts show colorful toppings and limited time promos. And on campus, students get free samples during event. Everything here match. Customer feel the same vibe online and offline. Finally, the owner don't stop there. They look at the customer reviews to see what is working. That's the power of IMC. Not shouting louder, but speaking consistently. Advertising as core of promotion. Advertising is everywhere, but here is the challenge. We are bombarded with thousands of ads every single day. On TikTok, on Instagrams, on billboards, even while watching YouTube. Yet, how many do we actually remember? Only a few. For example, think of Shopee 7/7 or 11/11 sales ads. You hear that catchy jingle Shopee, Shopee, and it instantly gets stuck in your head. That is awareness. Shopee then shows massive discount and free shipping. That creates interest. Limited time offer by Shopee. Build desire because you don't want to miss out, right? And finally, with just one click on the apps, you take action. You buy. This is one simple advertising campaign guiding customers step by step. Advertising strategy. A strong advertising strategy is about being smart, not just loud. Let's take an example in Malaysia. Every festive season, Petronas release their iconic ads. Think about Hari Raya. The objective is not just to sell fuel, but to build emotional connection with Malaysians, their audience, families travelling back to their hometown. Their message: togetherness, love and tradition. The media, TV, YouTube and social media reaching millions nationwide. The visuals are always touching stories and the timing is perfectly planned around balik kampung season. And every year, the ads are monitored to see how well they resonate with the public. So, Malaysian brands show us that a strong advertising strategy is all about one thing: delivering the right message to the right people at the right time. Challenges in advertising. Advertising today is powerful, but it is also harder than ever. Why? Because there are three big challenges. First, clutter. We are surrounded by ads, TikToks, Instagram, YouTube, billboards, with thousands of ads fighting for our attention. Only the most creative ones stand out. Remember the small nasi lemak stall in Malaysia that went viral on TikTok? With just a simple video showing steaming hot nasi lemak wrapped in banana leaf, it cut through the clutter and gained thousands of views. All happened without a big budget. Second, consistency. Imagine a skincare advertisement on Instagram promoting bright skin in 7 days. But in the stores, that promoter says it's mainly for anti-aging. Confusing, right? Mixed message break trust. Think about Petronas Raya advertising. Whether on TV, on Facebook, or on YouTube, the message is always about family, tradition, and unity. Consistent and unforgettable. Third, budget and measurement. Advertising costs money. Business need to know this. Did this campaign really bring results? Did sales increase? Did awareness grow? Without proof, even the most beautiful advertising can be seen as a waste. That's why Shopee track every click and purchase during their 11/11 campaign. To prove that advertising are worth every ringgit spent. Effective business message. Finally, let's talk about business messaging. Think about Nike famous line: just do it. Notice, it is not about the shoes. It is about motivation, courage, and achievement. That's why the message resonates with athletes, students, professionals, people around the world. Because it speaks to something bigger than the product. Now let me ask you, when you think of a Malaysian brand like Petronas during Hari Raya, what comes to mind? Is it only fuel, or is it also about family, unity, and tradition? That is effective business messaging. It makes you feel something beyond the product. Advertising is just one part of it, but actually every communication is count. When customer call customer service, when they get an email reply, even when they open the packaging, all of that sends a message about your branding. So, how do business create effective message? First, they must deeply understanding their audience, who they are, what they value, what they aspire to. Second, they need a clear value proposition, focusing on benefit, not just technical feature. Third, emotional appeal matters. Customers do not just buy with logic, they buy with feelings. And finally, consistency, the same tone, the same message across every channel. As a conclusion, if you were to design one message for your own business, what emotion would you want the customers to feel? Thanks for joining this session and see you in the next unit.